A paradigm shift has struck the wrestling world because in today's video, a paradigm shift is going to be striking the WWE in the form of a former WWE talent. Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley, will be making his return for 1 year to see if he can win the undisputed championship. I placed him on SmackDown, so we're gonna be kicking it off with the first pay per view, day one. Is he on the card at all? Nope, but he is not. And the Undisputed Championship wasn't even involved in the show. So he's on SmackDown. So instead of us doing Raw, we're pretty much just going to have be strictly SmackDown. Will he be able to make his debut on this week's SmackDown? And he can't. I guess they want him to be a special attraction going into WrestleMania season. So I think that's a cool way to bring him in. That's a cool way to bring him in. Is he on this show of week 2? And he is not. This guy is definitely a special attraction for the WWE. They don't want to just bring him on a random SmackDown. They might wait till a pay-per-view to bring this guy in. We will have to see. But is he going to be booked for this week? And he is. He is facing Edge in his first match back in the WWE. Can he get the win though? And no, Edge picks up the win there. That's a dream match if I were to see it. I mean, it probably can't happen in a different company, of course. But if they end up pulling the trigger on that feud, I would be so excited because I don't think we've ever seen John Moxley or Dean Ambrose versus Edge ever in the WWE or even in AEW. So this would be something new and fresh and exciting in the grand scheme of things too. I think I accidentally skipped the pay per view, guys. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Um, we'll just go to the news and let's see if Trish Stratus won the Rumble and Gunther won the Rumble. Okay, so we're just gonna go back. So is he going to be on this week? And he is not. He's only made one appearance so far in the sim as of this point. Whereas we started off in January, so we're going all the way to next year. So he has some time to potentially get something going. He is, but he's in a tag team match with Angelo Dawkins versus Madcap Moss and Cameron Grimes. Don't tell me they're bringing this back, John Moxley, a big deal, coming back to the WWE to be in a tag match. Come on now. This is crazy. Now we're on to Elimination Chamber. You gotta wonder if he's gonna be in that Elimination Chamber match. Come on, is he here at the Elimination Chamber? Nope, he is not, but we have a championship match with Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. That's gonna be very interesting. Roman Reigns retains that championship though. I mean, if we could face Roman, that's gonna be a big match because that two former Shield members going up against each other. Once again, you love to see it though. But is he gonna be booked on SmackDown? And he is not. This guy cannot get booked on SmackDown apparently. And we have no pay-per-views in March, so we're definitely on the road to WrestleMania. March week 1 here. Is he booked for this show? Can he get booked for the show? Honestly. And he is not booked yet again. This is tragic. This is tragic. I feel like they're definitely making him a special attraction. But this guy cannot get booked at all. And he's still not booked. Oh my god. I don't even think he's going to have a match on WrestleMania at this point. I don't even think he's going to have a match at WrestleMania. This guy can't even get booked on the card. And he's still not getting booked. Oh my god. This is wild to me. I didn't think we would be not getting booked. I mean, I know we might not get booked here and there for the overall majority. I would think we would be on the show. And we're facing Edge once again. Can John Moxley get something going here? And Edge gets a win over John Moxley yet again. This guy he can show up, but he just can't win. He just cannot beat Edge. If he can't beat Edge, there's no chance that he could actually beat Roman at this point. He made him just should have stayed in AEW, but he is back to make a statement. So Edge just cashed in for the title because he is Mr. Money in the Bank, I believe. Who walks out champion? Roman Reigns retains. That's tough. And he literally cashed in right before Mania. That would be so crazy if somebody really cashed in the week before Mania. That's gonna be so wild to me. LA Knight versus John Moxley. Can John Moxley get the win here? John Moxley gets the win. He was literally struggling for a little bit there. He couldn't get a win at all because he has like 2 losses at this point. And now he finally can get a win. Is he gonna be on WrestleMania? Is he? Nope, he is not. I should have known. I should have known he wasn't going to be booked for Mania. Like, he really couldn't even get a win until the week before. Come on, John. John Moxley, where are you? Get booked, man. Like, literally, we're literally heading into May, which I believe is Money in the Bank. Okay, John Moxley versus Edge. Can John Moxley finally get a win over Edge? Finally, John Moxley. Finally, you could beat Edge. Because if you can't beat Edge, man, it's gonna be a problem if you want to go after that title, man. It's gonna be a huge problem. So we're heading into a new month, new opportunities, like they like to say. So, let's see if he's gonna get booked on this card, and he is not. All these pretty much rivalry slots are pretty much filled up, so he's really not getting booked as of right now. But can that all change? Because we're heading into Backlash, and he is not getting booked. That sucks. This sucks, man. On to Backlash. I'm not calling it WrestleMania Backlash, even though I just said it, but I'm not calling it that. We're just going to strictly stick to Backlash here. Can John Moxley get booked here? No, but Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley for the championship. Who walks out champion here? Bobby Lashley is the new champion. Okay. So, a new champion, so it looks like we might not even be facing Roman for the championship. I wanted it to be, but, I mean, it is what it is. John Moxley versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And John Moxley picks up the win there. You love to see it. Looks like he's starting to gel just a little bit. I guess he was kind of trying to get back to used to being in the WWE side of things and the WWE umbrella. So it took him some time to kind of gel with that. But he looks like he's starting to rack up some wins here. Can he get booked here? And he did not. On to June week 1. June week 1 is the go-home show before the pay-per-view Hell in a Cell. Can he get booked here? Hopefully he can. And he could not get booked on that card. You hate to see it. On to the pay-per-view for the month of June. Hell in a Cell. Is he going to get booked on the show? I really hope he can, but I doubt it. He couldn't get booked. You truly hate to see that, honestly. You truly hate to see that. On to June week 2, which is the post Hell in a Cell edition of SmackDown. Is John Moxley booked for the show? And he is not. I guess they're having him be a part-timer at this point. It looks like it. It looks like they're having him be on his part-time deal. He's not really there full-time. Maybe that was one of his contract negotiation topics that he wanted in his contract, that he doesn't have to show up every week. Who do you think he is now, Brock Lesnar? Roman Reigns? Not showing up every week? Come on now. John Moxley needs to be here every week. This guy came back to win the championship, but you can't win the championship if you can't, be there every week. But we have Rey Mysterio versus John Moxley. Can John Moxley get the win there? Rey Mysterio beat John Moxley. Oh my God. Oh boy, this might be the beginner there for John Moxley here. But we have Money in the Bank coming up, so it's a possibility he could win that Money in the Bank ladder match and that briefcase if he's in the match. Come on, John Moxley. And he couldn't even show up this week. He's really not doing so good right now. He's not doing so hot. This is giving me flashback to when we did this in 2K20. Is he in the? Hopefully he's in the match, and he couldn't even make it for the match. He couldn't even get booked. Because he probably got lost. He lost it to Rey Mysterio, so he didn't qualify. But who wins Money in the Bank? John Cena wins Money in the Bank. Of course. On to July week 2. We're building towards SummerSlam now. Can he get booked here? I hope he can. He's facing Rey Mysterio once again. Can he actually get booked and Jon Moxley actually can win? But you needed it to win. If you could have won last week, John, you probably would have qualified for that Money in the Bank ladder match. You probably could have qualified for that Money in the Bank ladder match and won. Is he on this week's episode of SmackDown? And he is not. He's not. He's not even here for SmackDown this week. He's not even here for SmackDown. Come on, John. Wait, whoa. John Cena cashed in for the championship against Bobby Lashley, who walks out the champion. Bobby Lashley retains. Now we're in the month of August. This is the Go Home Show 2 SummerSlam, and he still hasn't got booked yet. He still hasn't even... He's probably not going to even make a pay-per-view at this point. Because I don't even think he's been on any pay-per-view yet. I almost skipped the pay-per-view. But we're on the road to SummerSlam. SummerSlam is upon us here. Is he on the card? Can he make it to the biggest party of the summer? And he can't. That's tragic. I don't even think this guy's going to even make a pay-per-view. I don't even think he's going to get on any pay-per-views because he can't even win on regular television. Come on, John. Please be on SmackDown, and he can't. Oh, boy. I should have probably had him go after the mid-card championship or something because he can't even make it. He's not even doing too good in the main event scene. Bro. This guy is not even showing up. This guy hasn't even been booked in several weeks. It's been several weeks since he's gotten booked. And he's still... Wait, we got a fatal four with Edge, AJ Styles, Jon Moxley, and John Cena. Who wins this match? John Cena. Oh, John Cena's on to win everything, isn't he? He's on to winning everything, isn't he? Come on, John. You were booked last week, and he's in a triple threat with Edge and Big E. Who wins this match? And Jon Moxley wins this triple threat match. You'll love to see that. On the road to, and that was the go-home edition to Clash at the Castle. So now we're at Clash at the Castle. Can he be booked on the pay-per-view? Please. No, he can't get booked on the pay-per-view. Oh, brother. On to September week 2. Come on, John. You were starting to do good there. Please tell me you're getting booked, and you're not. You're back on your part-time deal. You're on your part-time schedule once again. That's what's happening here, isn't it? On to week 3 of September. Can Jon Moxley get booked? And he can't. This guy cannot get booked. I don't even think we'll be even lucky if we even get a championship opportunity, honestly. Because he can't even get booked. On to the month of October. This is the month of Extreme Rules. And you would hope to think Jon Moxley should be on that pay-per-view since Extreme Rules fits him very well. Come on, John. This guy can't get booked on SmackDown. On to Extreme Rules here. Hopefully he can get booked, man. Because this guy... He's not getting anything. Bro, come on, man. John, you came back to win the title. What are we doing here? You came back to win the championship, and you can't even get booked. You can't even get booked, my guy. We're literally headed into November now, and that's the month of Survivor Series and Crown Jewel. So, wait, let me make sure here. Okay, he's facing Rey Mysterio once again. And Jon Moxley gets the win there. He's starting to rack up wins when he does appear in like one-on-one matches, I believe. And he did win that triple threat. So he's starting to rack up some wins, but he's just not getting booked frequently. And he's in a triple threat with Shinsuke and Roman Reigns. Who's walking out with the win? Jon Moxley beats his former brother-in-arms in Roman Reigns and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's beautiful. Let's go. He's starting to rack up some wins, man. I was starting to be kind of scared for Jon Moxley, but he's starting to come around a little bit. And Jon Moxley's booked in a triple threat with Shinsuke Nakamura and Bobby Lashley, the current champion. Who wins this match? Jon Moxley wins the triple threat. On to November's pay-per-view, the first pay-per-view of November, Crown Jewel. So we're heading over to Saudi Arabia in this pay-per-view. Can Jon Moxley be on the card at all? And he is. He has the opportunity to win the championship here. He had his first opportunity for a match, and he's very close to winning that championship. So can he do it? I hope he can, but we do not know because Jon Moxley and Bobby Lashley. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's a bad match. I just don't. I feel like you could have saved that for Survivor Series, possibly, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I mean, we're getting a championship opportunity nonetheless, so I'm not complaining at all. But can he win the championship? That's the true question. Can he walk out the new WWE Undisputed Universal Champion of the World? We are about to find out, but we have to sit through these matches, of course. Come on. Can we get through these? The quicker we get through these matches, the better. Come on, please. Can we get through these matches? He's going to be the main event, I believe, isn't he? Okay, he's not the main event. But as we always do on this channel, we are not going to play. We're simply going to watch and spectate like we always do. We got Jon Moxley versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Oh my. I'm so excited. Can Jon Moxley overcome Bobby Lashley? Bobby Lashley ain't no easy task, I will say that. But if I feel like anybody that could take down the Almighty, it's a true lunatic fringe making his way back to WWE. Wait, what is going on? Well, I guess they got him doing a Goldberg entrance. I guess they got him doing the Goldberg entrance because he kind of does come through the crowd a little bit, and he kind of does have people around him. So I guess it kind of fits a little bit. I guess he's teasing the dream match that he wants in AEW possibly, or even down the line in the WWE. The almighty Bobby Lashley versus Jon Moxley for all the gold. Can Jon Moxley do it? Can Jon Moxley win it here tonight? Oh, come on, Jon, with the elbows. Uh-oh. Bobby Lashley with the suplex. He's going to have all the blood rushing to his head at this point. Ooh. Jon Moxley might be in a bad position here. Because Bobby Lashley, he's looking for an opportunity, and he's taking advantage of his opportunity that he sees fit. Oh, my God. Fisherman suplex to Bobby Lashley from Jon Moxley. And Jon Moxley was trying to go after Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley cut him off there. Can Jon Moxley get back in it here? It doesn't seem like he will. Come on, Jon. You are about to get squashed right now. On the hardest part of the ring. Ooh. Jon Moxley might be done in this match. Jon Moxley could very well be done in this match. John Moxley getting back to his feet, and he Irish whips him outside of the ring. John Moxley's gonna have to come up with something if he wants to get back in this match, because it's not looking good for him. Are we gonna see a new champ? 1, 2, and John Moxley tried to go for a 3 count, but Bobby Lashley kicks out at 2. The thing with John Moxley, he is very resilient. He can take a lot of damage and come back and dish it right back. John Moxley was trying to go for some more strikes, but John Moxley reversed it with the knee to the face of Bobby Lashley here. To the leg. John Moxley going to the top here. Uh-oh. That might have screwed the matchup for Moxley, man. Ooh. Belly to belly. Ooh, to the side of the face of John Moxley. You know John Moxley don't mind if he bleeds, though. Come on, John. You got to get back in this match, because it's not looking good for you, my guy. John Moxley put back in the ring by Bobby Lashley. Ooh. John Moxley got right back. This is showing how John Moxley is. He can take a lot of damage, but dish it right back in the same sense. Come on, John. What are you doing? With the clothesline. That might be it for Moxley, my guy. That might be it for Mox. What is John Moxley going for? Oh, he tried to go for something, but Bobby evaded. Oh, no. It might be it for Moxley. With the clothesline. Oh, he's coming back. Uh-oh. Spine buster. Could this be it? 1, 2, and Moxley kicked out at 2. Uh-oh. Could this be it? 1, 2, and Bobby Lashley retained. Come on, Moxley. Oh, with a spear. Oh, it's not looking good for Moxley in the early going of this match. Oh, with the oh no. Moxley's going to be struggling if he wants to get the championship now. Oh, Moxley reversed it with the bulldog there. Oh, Moxley. He's going for a submission. He's going for a submission. You know, John Moxley does have submission in his arsenal. But it's not going to be enough to take down Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley is still pretty much all close to 100% in this match. And Moxley cut him off right there. Oh, he's going for the wacky line. Oh, no. Bobby Lashley reversed it. Bobby. Oh. Oh. With John Moxley with the elbows. John Moxley's kind of starting to get a little bit going here in the match. He's stomping on the legs of Bobby Lashley. That's going to make it very crucial later on in the match if he tries to go for any type of move. This is looking good for John Moxley. This is what you want to see. John Moxley sometimes not always about the match. He just sometimes about just going there and taking care of business. You gotta love it. With power slam. John Moxley could be in a position to win the match right here. If he can hit his signature, because he's about to have a signature very soon. He's trying to go for pin. 1, 2, and Bobby Lashley kicked out at 2. Bobby Lashley rolling to the outside of the ring. Jon Moxley going for some type of dive, and he got caught by I am getting these names mixed up. I've been doing a lot of videos, you guys. I'm sorry, but he got caught by Bobby Lashley there. Oh, Moxley reversed it. Oh, with the neck breaker. Oh, no. Both of these guys literally have a signature. It just really comes down to who uses it first. Jon Moxley has it, but he's not in a position right now to use it right now. Jon Moxley could have him. Oh, no. He's going for the bear hug. He's going for the bear hug. He's going for the bear hug. That might be it for Moxley. Moxley, he gets out of it. He gets out of it. Moxley could have him in a position right here. He's close to stunned right now. Jon Moxley got something. Uh-oh. He's calling his shot. Could that be it? Could that be it? Could it win it for Moxley? 1, 2, and Moxley almost had it. Bobby Lashley kicked out at 2. But Moxley, he has in a position. If he can hit it right here, that could be it for him. Oh, no, but Bobby Lashley reversed it. Uh-oh. Snake eyes. Oh. But Moxley reversed that move right there. Oh, no, not the full Nelson. The full Nelson. With the hurt lock. The hurt lock. That could be it. That could be it for Moxley. That could have won it for Moxley. That could have lost it for Moxley. Can Bobby Lashley? No. Oh. Moxley got out of the hurt lock. He was fading. Snap. Dragon suplex. Jon Moxley, he sees red right now. He is seeing red. Jon Moxley is in a position he can close it right here with the knees. Bobby Lashley is stunned with the high knee. Jon Moxley could put him away right here with the paradigm shift. Could this be it? 1, 2. Moxley went it, but Bobby Lashley's hand was on the rope. A paradigm shift struck the WWE. Jon Moxley is the new WWE Undisputed Champion. What? What did he just say? I don't know what the ref was talking about. He must have been riddled. He had to be riddled because his name is Jon Moxley. You know what I mean? But Jon Moxley is the new WWE Undisputed Champion. Continue. That man won the championship. He passed the task of the video, which was to give him the championship by 1 year. But can he keep the championship is the question. Can he hold on to that championship? Is he on this card post? He is. He's facing Rey Mysterio. If Rey Mysterio beats the current Universal Champion, this is probably going to be the next feud that we're probably end up getting. Probably a Survivor Series or some type of pay-per-view. Because I don't think there is a pay-per-view in December, I don't think. But is he going to be on this card? He is. He's facing Shinsuke Nakamura. and he beat Shinsuke. We're on the road to Survivor Series War Games, November week 4 here, edition of SmackDown. Is Jon Moxley on the card? He's in a triple threat with Edge and John Cena. And Jon Moxley picks up the win in that match. A huge win. You gotta wonder who he pinned. Did he pin Edge or did he pin John Cena? Now we're at Survivor Series here. It's Jon Moxley on the card. And he's in a Survivor Series War Games match with Ricochet, Big E, and myself against Austin Theory, Butch, Ridge Holland, and Grayson Waller, who walks out with the win for their team. Team Leo wins. And so Jon Moxley got the win there. There is no pay-per-view in December. So he's going to be holding on to that belt for just a little bit longer because he escaped of defending that championship. Jon Moxley is here facing Shinsuke, and Jon Moxley defeats Shinsuke here. On to December week 2. I'm just going through the rest of this and see if he still can get booked consistently. Jon Moxley is in a fatal 4 with Edge, Sami Zayn, and Bobby Lashley. Who wins this match? Jon Moxley wins this fatal 4-way. This guy is starting to rack up the wins. He's on a dominant collision course at this point. On to the next week of SmackDown. He's facing LA Knight, who he walks out with the win. Jon Moxley wins that match. On to December week 4, and we will end it at day 1. Day 1 will be the final show that we will look at. We got Rey Mysterio versus Jon Moxley once again, and Jon Moxley beats Rey Mysterio. This is the final episode of SmackDown before we see day 1 to see if he can retain the belt. Is he on this week's episode of SmackDown? He is. He's facing Edge. And Jon Moxley beats Edge right before day 1. Now we're on the road. That was the golden addition to day 1. Now, is he going to be on the card? Is he going to be defending the championship? I would think he will. And he did it. This is what I want to do. I want to go to the Royal Rumble just to see if whoever he faces for the championship. That's all I want to see. After that, we will end with that'll cap it off. But he did successfully win the championship, so he did do that. Is he on the card? No, he was not on the card at all. But that is the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you super kick that like button, spear that subscribe button, and Superman punch that post notification bell. We're on the road to 700. Comment down below. Let me know. Would you guys like to see Jon Moxley instead of Dean Ambrose back in WWE someday? Who do you love to see him feud with? Leave that all down in the comment section down below. I love having a discussion with you guys. But he did win the championship, so he did pass. But that's the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you do all the things I told you just to do, and it's absolutely free. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.